Hello there, you're watching Q News, and here are the top stories for this hour. A US-backed humanitarian group has suspended all its aid activities in Gaza. The Gaza Relief Foundation announced it has shut down all distribution sites in the Strip following a series of nearby shooting incidents. The organization said it will announce a reopening date later and urged residents to avoid the sites for their safety. The foundation has come under sharp criticism from several humanitarian groups, including the United Nations, since launching its operations. Hamas says it has not rejected the latest Gaza ceasefire proposal and is open to negotiations, calling for changes to ensure a lasting end to the war. In a pre-recorded statement, senior Hamas official Eid Al-Adha said the group welcomed the US-backed ceasefire proposal in principle, but requested improvements. Al-Adha confirmed Hamas remains engaged in ongoing communication and with mediators and is ready for a new round of talks. He stressed that the amendments are meant to secure a comprehensive and permanent ceasefire in the Gaza Strip. Palestinians in Gaza have marked the first day of Eid Al-Adha with prayers held in the ruins of a mosque in Qnews. Despite devastation from ongoing Israeli military operations, worshippers gathered to perform Eid prayers today among the rubble and destruction. Since the war began in October 2023, over 54,000 Palestinians have been killed, according to Gaza's health ministry. Much of the enclave now lies in ruins as humanitarian conditions continue to deteriorate. The World Health Organization has warned that Gaza's health system is on the verge of total collapse, with the last two public hospitals in Qnews at risk of shutting down. In a statement posted on X, the WHO said no hospitals are currently functioning in northern Gaza. It called for urgent protection of the Nasser Medical Complex and the Al-Amal Hospital in Qnews, the only two public hospitals still operating in the south. The organization warned that both facilities are running beyond capacity and face critical shortages of drugs and medical supplies. The WHO also noted that continued restrictions on aid access and delivery could force them to shut down completely. The United Nations has honoured 168 personnel who died in the line of duty this year, with 126 fatalities in Gaza amid the ongoing conflict. At a memorial service in New York, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres described the losses as unspeakable and unprecedented. Among those killed in Gaza, 125 were UNRWA staff, some of whom lost their lives alongside their families. Guterres stressed the urgent need for full accountability and condemned the killing of humanitarian workers as unacceptable. He reminded the world that UN staff members serve as a symbol of humanity in action, answering a call to aid others despite grave risks. Muslims across the Middle East and North Africa have marked the first day of Eid Al-Adha, gathering for prayers and traditional celebrations. From Egypt to Tunisia, Muslims observe the first day of Eid al-Adha today. In Egypt and Jordan, crowds filled mosques for the morning prayers before joining loved ones for holiday gatherings. Some handed out sweets, while others carried balloons to mark the occasion. In Tunisia's capital, a traditional Eid procession wound through the old city, ending with prayers at a mosque preserving a centuries-old ritual. In other news, Lebanon's army has condemned Israeli strikes on southern Beirut and confirmed coordination with the United Nations. In a statement, the Lebanese army said it launched field inspections at the bomb sites despite Israeli resistance. It emphasized its full commitment to Resolution 1701 and the agreement to halt hostilities. The military also said it was working closely with the UN's ceasefire monitoring team to prevent escalation. And that's all for our top stories for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates right here on Q News.